Hello. I think it's day 11 or 12. The video title will say it. It's either day 11 or 12 of the Century Home kitchen renovation project. And this is Fang. Yeah, she likes the drywaller because he ignores her. Okay, so the updates are not stunning or earth-shattering today. It was just more drywalling. However, I'm told that the drywalling is now done. Now, Stuart, if you're noticing that it's imperfect over there, that's the window cutout. So I'm assuming that doesn't need to be perfect. He says there's a little watermark right here, and it is visible. Well, maybe a watermark, some discoloration, even though he said he tried to go over it numerous times. Who knows what it is? So he said that when I prime it this weekend, you know, if it shows through, then he can further remediate it on Monday. So, but yeah, so drywalling done. Again, drywalling done, just priming. Now, I bought a primer with paint combined for the ceiling. That's just going to be white. I don't know what the experience of either priming or painting a ceiling is going to be. Have I bitten off more than I can chew? We'll find out this weekend. And I bought a separate primer and then paint for the drywall. Now, most of this drywall is not going to be visible. Against this wall, there's just going to be a small section, 4 inches, underneath the window sill. And then I guess the window sill itself. It's not going to have a frame. It's just going to be what they call drywall return. So there'll be some on that wall. This wall, only this top strip. This wall is going to be fairly visible. Counters go up to about here. And then up is drywall and around is drywall. So that'll be visible. Here, there won't be this work area because we have backsplash there. And in fact, we may have backsplash beneath the windowsill, come to think of it. I may do that. I've decided that I'm going to do the backsplash installation myself. And I recently bought, well, I chose the drywall. I tried to buy it, and I actually did make the purchase. And then I get a call from Home Depot saying, oh, did our website say we had 9 boxes? We have, or rather 9 units. We have 0 units. And may not have any until the end of next week. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I rang off rather nasty with the guy. But assuming that we can get the backsplash that we chose, I'll show it to you. If I can find it. Where is my backsplash? Oh yeah, here it is. It looks very gray in the light of the camera, but I assure you there's some brown tones in there. This is a good mixture of brown and gray. Of course, it's more gray than brown, but then again, everything in this kitchen, especially the flooring, is coming up more gray than brown, which pleases Paul, puts me a little bit off. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. Now, how's this going to look next to the masonry of the chimney is the question. I don't know. You know, that might actually work. But I'm considering actually whether I might do a special design in front of the range. So a mixture of different backsplashes. I don't know, I have to think about that. But yeah, next week will take us up to the 22nd. I'll still have a week of leave from work. So maybe if I can get the backsplash in by next Friday, I can still get that aspect of the project done before I go back to work. We'll see. I'm gonna have to buy a wet stone cutter, I guess. I don't need to buy an especially large one, but it has to be wet. I could rent it, but it seems like you can rent it for half the cost of buying it, so maybe I just buy it. And then apart from that, we might already have grout. The grout that we put in our bathroom is brown in color, and I'm thinking I'll use a brown colored grout for this backsplash. So I already have the grout. Then we just have to buy adhesive, a few other odds and ends, none of which are hugely expensive. So, so I guess my next update will either be Sunday or Monday after I prime and paint. And then again, still told that Monday's when some base cabinets go in. That's going to be a huge day. I'm really looking forward to this looking even better. So I think that'll be a lot of action next week. Probably doing a video update every day. It'll probably be well warranted to do it at that point. Oh, and for clarity, which I mentioned in my last video that I was selling stuff hard and fast. Okay, I sold so many things. So as I mentioned in that video, I had, well, I'm not sure, but look, I listed the sink. I thought that would never sell. That sold. The same day I listed it, unbelievably. I mean, who's going to buy a secondhand sink? It has to be just the right size. Well, these people did. You know what they were going to use it as? They're going to use it as their laundry sink. Anyway, so I sold the sink, same day I listed it. I sold the hutch the same day I listed it. I sold the microwave. Again, I thought who's going to buy an old used microwave? Somebody wanted it. I sold the cart. Okay. So that only leaves the chairs, which have not yet sold. And I think those would be the first things to go. They're like carved antique chairs. Nobody's interested. If I can't sell them for at least $30 a piece, I'm keeping them. They're worth that to me. And then there's an old ceiling fan that I probably don't have a hope in hell of selling. So, but I sold 4 of 6 at $410. That I had earned like the same day that I listed it. Can I sell or can I? If they could have seen my face, they'd have never bought it from me. But that's the joy of just textual descriptions, I suppose. So yeah, so all that money then goes towards this project, like paying the expense of this project, because as I mentioned in one of my videos, we're between $50,000 and $55,000 at this point. So, and the whole house we only bought for $275,000. So you can do the arithmetic, right? This is a major project. But again, like we should, so we'll be taking on, again for review, we'll be taking on about $30,000 of debt, I figure, which is going to go into a home equity line of credit. But we'll get that paid off within 2 years. So it's not so huge in the grand scheme of things, right? Anyway, next update, either Sunday or Monday. I'll see you then. Bye for now.